again and welcome back. My name is Kanye. Continuing from, it was still my first year, continuing from where I left off. It was still my first year. This time around, it was September. Yes, it was September. At home, they had a traditional ceremony where they slaughtered a cow and so forth. So everyone will come to such ceremonies because they are important. So Mamzo came, people from PE came, and so forth. The whole family was there. Okay, so what happened is, Mamzo is that lady of a class, is that a rich auntie of the family, if I could put it that way. So when she came, she will come with her special things. For instance, she will have her plain yogurt, she will have her shakes, she will have her Coca-Cola Light. She will have those things that when you open the fridge, you'll know that this one belongs to her. You can't touch it. Yes, it was like that. So I don't remember even if, I think it was even before the ceremony. I think Friday. I think it was Friday, yes. Everyone was there, all the cousins and so forth. So apparently Mamzo had Coca-Cola Light or whatever, Coca-Cola Zero in the fridge. Those nice tiny Coca-Cola cans. Unfortunately, I didn't even see them. I didn't even see them with my own eyes. However, those soft drinks disappeared in the fridge. Just imagine there's a lot of people here. And let me specify one thing before I go ahead. Mamzo never raised me. Mamzo does not know me. She does not know me. She does not understand me. We've never even stayed in the same place for more than a month, because school holidays, when I'll go to Joburg, I'll go with other kids. So she never had time to try to learn and understand me. Also me, on my side, I don't know her. I really don't know her. So we don't know each other. So she will only hear about others, about my behavior. She never experienced any kind of misbehaving from me. And then it happened that the Coca-Colas in the fridge disappeared. And guess what? She called me in the room. There were lots of people in that room. She was not alone. She called me and told me that the drinks that you took, you will eat them the whole of the month. I will not give you any cent this month. And I was so shocked. What drinks are you talking about? And she was so furious. She chased me away and all that. And I was so confused what was happening. Okay, I left. I didn't want to argue with her. And then I asked around to my other cousins and so, what is happening? What Coca-Cola is she talking about? And someone explained to me that there were Coca-Cola in the fridge. They were stolen. So she just knew. She did not even assume. She did not even ask me. She did not even ask me if I've seen the drinks in the fridge or have I taken them. No. She just told me that since I took them, I'll eat them the whole month. I think there were 6 or 4. I don't even know how many were they, but it looked like it was a peg, of like small drinks. And then I was like, I don't mind. I'll deal with her, whenever that happens. That saying, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Anyway, uh, later on I heard that Mketi, my older cousin, who was very naughty at that time, took the drinks. I couldn't even go back to her and tell her that, by the way, the drinks, people saw them with so and so. I couldn't. I was remained guilty as charged. I didn't even have a time to prove my case. But I knew deep down I never took the drinks, and most of the people around, they knew that I did not take the drinks. Okay, the ceremony was over. Everyone went back to their places. So life get back to normal. I had to go back to school. It was like after September holidays. So when I'm supposed to go back to school, I ask her for school money because at school I have to eat. She still maintained a statement that, as I told you, that the drinks that you take, just imagine the drinks that were costing like less than 20 rand. I have to be punished for that. Even if I took them, that was an extreme punishment. However, I knew that she was tired of supporting me. She can't take this anymore. But there's nothing I can do. There's nothing she can do. That is my basic right, education. And however, I'm starting with NSFAS. So NSFAS is paying the fees, and she just has to support me to eat. At that time, NSFAS was not giving you money for food and all that. They were just paying fees, which we still have to be grateful for that. So she did not give me the money. Then I told you, what's the next step? She said, I don't care. I'm no longer scared of your threats. Do whatever you want to do. I was like, cool. I got the money from my boyfriend, the father of my son. I went to Joburg again, unannounced, for the second time. So this time around, I know the house. I know where to get the bus. I don't have to call anyone and say, come and pick me up and so forth. No. I just told her, I'm coming, just be aware. And she thought I was bluffing. I arrived in Joburg, arrived in her house. Apparently, they never slept. They were fighting, her and her husband. And when I arrived, she just opened the door, not the burglar, and threw me with the, what is this thing? Protection order. And told me that I'm ruining her marriage. They are fighting with her husband because of me. I must get out of her house. She doesn't want to see me. I just sit there outside and read the court order. Apparently, just imagine. I don't know whether she thought I was dumb enough not to read that thing, but I will just see the court order, the protection order, and be scared that I'm really the cause of their fight. However, they were fighting with their own things. It was an ongoing thing, and it's written there that apparently she was the one making a protection order against her husband, that he must not do A, B, C, D, which was written on the order and all that. And I was like, this has nothing to do with me. There's not even my name there. So why is she accusing me of their own infights? Anyway, uh, I left the court order there by the door. She chased me away. She did not even open for me to get in. So I took my bag and I left. Where am I going? I don't know. But I'm not welcome there. Yes, I almost ended up as a street kid. And I was willing to stay in the streets because really there was nothing I could do. So I left her house and I go down the street. I don't know where I was going. Just imagine I am exhausted. I'm tired. I was in the bus the whole night. Now it's the morning I arrived. I'm not welcomed here. So when I was going down, I went and I went and I went. And then I saw some nice green grass in the corner house there. I put the bag. I was like, let me sleep here for now. Until when I wake up, I'll see what I can do. So I put my bag, put it in my head as a pillow, and I slept. Apparently, the husband said, let's go and look for the child. So they were driving around looking for me, driving around. Eventually, they saw me. And then the husband spoke to me and said, he's begging me, I must come to the house. We need to talk, etc., etc. Okay, I get in the car. We went to their house. And then before I take a shower or a bath, the husband came to me. He came to me and said that he will be there at the back. There's a like a small house in the back of their house. So he told me that he'll be at home the whole day and he'll be there at the back. If ever I want to talk to him about anything, I must go and approach him. I said, okay. Part of me wanted to go to him and open up. Part of me told me that I'm not here for that. I'm here for the school money. Part of me told me that that is not my place to tell him what is going on. It is really not my place. And lucky enough, no one told me that. No one told me how to behave. It is true what the Bible says that at times the Holy Spirit will teach you other things. So just imagine, I'm vulnerable, I'm hurt, I'm being ill-treated by all means. On top of that, I have a mother who denies me to the husband. That now gives me an opportunity to open up. But I did not. I chose not to. So I took a bath and I slept because I was tired. I slept for a couple of hours. When I wake up, Mamzo called me and said we must go to the mall or shop, something like that. We went. And then she told me that this time around she had no choice but to tell her husband the truth. I think she overheard when the husband said, anything you want to tell me, I'm here. My arms are open, my door is open, come, let's talk. And by her knowing that I'm a forcer, or I'm forcing things at times, because now I'm here for the second time. So she was thinking also that how many times would I do that? It's either she do or die once and for all. So she told her husband that I'm actually her child, and and she told me that like my other sibling who was staying with them was not aware of that. So I must not spill out the beans that everyone was aware. So to spare her favorite child, I must not mention that the sibling knew about me. So she said, yeah, now the secret is out. I will see now. What are you going to threaten me about? I said, no, this is not a threat. This is a cry. This is a cry for help. This is a cry for my future. Because if I don't do this, my future will be doomed. If I let you be and punish me for things that I did not do to jeopardize my future, then I'll continue fighting. This is not a threat. I was not threatening you. I was fighting for my rights. So she gave me money. I had to go back. She had to pay back the money that I borrowed to go to Joburg and so forth. So yeah, that was the second time I went to Joburg. And I want to say that the husband is the very nice person ever. And here am I wondering that I have missed out the good life, because I would have a nice stepfather, because he was nice. He is still nice. He's a gentleman. He is a gentleman. I will not take that away from him. He never ill-treated me at once. He treats me as her own, as his own. He loves me dearly. So, but it was still God's plan that, just imagine if I was staying there with them and getting all these soft things that my other siblings are getting, maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. I would have been spoiled rotten and forget my goal and forget my future dreams. So with that, it just made me strong. It just made me strong, and even more stronger, and 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 made me look at life in a different perspective. So yeah, that's it for now. Uh, Stay tuned. I will tell you more about my life and my struggle in my childhood. But here am I, I'm strong. Stay blessed.